I met Ari actually at another show. I think it was a Noir Night show. And it was just a simple introduction. And she told me that she had this dance showcase that she was doing. And I was like, of course, yeah, I want to come see it because I love dance. I love movement as a whole. And I think dancers definitely are underestimated athletes. These people are insane, the things they're able to do with their bodies and their minds, the control they have. So I went to go see Ari's show, and it was this beautiful, like, futuristic wave of just like you sitting in an ocean, and it's just this metallic metal sheet. And she created such beautiful images and the stories, and she included poetry in her work herself. So I naturally was like, this is someone who has a mind like me, who sees things and says, what more can we do? How can we elevate this experience? And from that, I automatically was like, I want you, I need you, you're the one. Yeah, and I love working with her creativity, because she's able to really take the feeling of something and turn it into a story, turn it into a real performance piece. So I love her. I think she's amazing. With this set, I really wanted to challenge myself and push myself to do something different. I'm a spoken word artist, so a lot of the time we think of spoken word, it's like, all right, and I feel things and feel this, to, you know, and it's just like a person at a mic. So I wanted to do something different and just kind of elevate that experience. My comfort zone consists of, again, a bubble, I feel like. My comfort zone is going to open mics. I grew up performing in high school, like on the theater stage, and then middle school it was like show choir, and then elementary was dance. So I've always been performing, so stepping in front of an audience has never really scared me, to say the least. But what does scare me is doing things that are not in my nature or I'm not familiar with. So when I decided to do something with the dancers and I decided to bring on a choreographer, I was equally excited, but also equally as terrified, because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna be cool. This might turn into something completely trash, you know? You have to really take those leaps outside of your comfort zone to see what beauty you're gonna create. Finding the right movement, it just goes with experimenting. That's one of my favorite things about the process as a whole as an artist, just experimenting with things. I work with so many other people within the arts community, and I tell them, if you ever, need a model for anything to experiment with, or if you need, a dancer to experiment with the project, like, let me come in and try. For the reason that doing those small things can also open my own creativity. So when we were trying to figure out the movement for the poetry, I don't even know how to describe it. It was kind of just something where we were taking on Ari's lead in her creativity, and then from there I would kind of tell her, that's right, I do feel like this, no, that's not right, like maybe we can contort it to this or simplify it to that, because I also have to breathe while I'm performing and moving. So she was really good at creating like a shape, a nice way to frame me on stage while the dancers were equally like getting their spotlight, and we were able to really like contort it to be something that would make it work. Because when you initially tell people, hey, I'm a poet, I have dancers, I have background vocalists and a whole band, people look at you and they're like, huh, okay, I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see, sounds dope. But we were able to take that dance element and just add it into the other elements we've been working on, and it just elevated the performance as a whole. You can't do something. You need to look them right in their eyes and tell them, you cannot stop me. You will not stop me. You can